What is going on, guys? Welcome into The Window, the sports betting podcast where we try to turn a losing hobby into a legitimate side hustle. I have several plays for you today, and I'm not going to hold you on this beautiful Saturday, hot as balls. I am in my bunker here where I steal Wi-Fi, water, and food from my place of employment. But the air conditioner is broken, and there are people out front, so I am hot. Like, my ears are sweating under the headphones. It's fucking hot, and my hair is fucked up. I gotta fix it. Yep. All right. I'm gonna go see the hair and makeup lady after this. But I'm not gonna hold you. Motivational shit real quick. Hey, know your worth. I'm going through some shit right now myself where I am not being valued as I should be, but I know my worth. And sometimes you can still be humble and go for what you want and what you know that you deserve. And you deserve it. If you work hard and you put forth the effort, you are worth it. You should go for it and don't take no for an answer. Sometimes you just got to bet on yourself. And I'm reaching a point, other people in my lives, where you got to bet on yourself. So you watching this video right now, take a chance, man. Bet on you. Believe in you. I believe in you. Let's get into the card, man. We're going to go baseball first. We'll go backwards to my least favorite to my most favorite pick in baseball. Quick lesson for you in baseball. You cannot make money betting on the Dodgers. I'm going to say it again. You cannot make money betting on the Dodgers. That is a fact. If you bet every Dodgers game this year, you would be down at between $100 and $200. And they have a great record, but they are always overpriced. Always. So with that being said, we are taking the White Sox against the Dodgers tonight, this afternoon on the money line. We are also taking the Blue Jays against the Yankees. That game might have started already. If these have started, don't worry about it. A lot of you don't fuck around with baseball anyway. We're taking the Rangers against the Red Sox. And we are taking the Marlins against the Pirates. All plus money, all for a unit. But we are also riding this train. We are taking the Braves again against the low down, dirty, stinking Mets. And here's why. You got Perez going for the Braves today. He's a veteran lefty. He's got a 1.06 whip. He's holding hitters to a 201 average. And if they say he's got a soft ERA, it's 3.02. I'm going to push back, and I'm going to say his expected on-base percentage is 3.17. His barrel rate's only 7.7%, and his hard hit rate is under 40. I've discussed hard hit rate in other videos, and it's worked out for us. He's a veteran, crafty lefty, and he's not getting lucky. He's limiting damage. He's experienced. He knows what he's doing. On the other side, you got Sean Manaea going for the Mets, who they had moved to the bullpen. Now he's starting today. Not sure why, but the Braves' bats have gone cold the past 3 games, and Citi Field does suppress runs. But with that being said, with a crafty lefty coming out like Martin Perez, I think it's a great spot for the Braves, even though we lost a bet on them last night because they gave up a grand salami. And Strider ended up leaving the game with a thigh or some shit. It's always something with this dude. He's a vegan. Eats a meat, bro. But Braves on the money line against the Mets. And that's going to do it for baseball. So one more time for the people in the back. It's a great day for sports, guys. It's a great day for sports. I'm really excited. Blue Jays on the money line. White Sox to win. Rangers to win. Marlins to win. And Braves to win. That's going to do it for the MLB. Now we're going to get into this NBA game 5 tonight. Sorry. Game 5 tonight. Not taking a side because we still have I'm talking about holding on by a sliver of hope to this 10-1 Spurs ticket. The ticket's dead, man. I don't know that the Spurs come back from giving up a 30-point lead. That shit was just crazy. But what I do know is I like this under if the Spurs are going to perform well, their defense always shows up. Game 3 is one outlier where they won and it went over. That was in Madison Square Garden. This is at home where they play great defense. Let me see. It was game 1, 200 points. Game 2, 209. Game 3 was an outlier where they went 226. Game 4, 213. Series average points is 212, and they set it at 216.5. They're going to slow this game down to a halt, a grind. They're not going to force the issue, not out of nerves or anything like that, but San Antonio has to be more methodical. And that's why they blew that game. You can't just go out and play with these dudes. You are kids. You're 22 years old. These are grown men. They know how to run. You are learning how to run. You can't run with these boys, man. You have to slow it down. I think this game stays under 216.5. I think it's a great bet. I hate taking unders, but the numbers don't lie. I can't ignore it. Bet number 2 on the NBA Finals, Mr. Dylan Harper, over 14.5 points. Listen, he's 20. I've said it already. He's playing like he's been in the league 5 years. Taking after his dad. He's better than his dad, Ron Harper. Game 1, he had 16 points. Game 2, he had 15 points. Game 3, which is a game they won, he didn't have many points. I think he had 13 points in Game 3. Game 4, 21 points on 8 of 12 shooting. He's averaging right around 30 minutes, so he's going to get the minutes. He's going to get the usage. I think he gets up and over this. And here's why. They need Harper tonight because they can't survive on Wemby alone. They can't trust De'Aaron Fox. Stephon Castle is aggressive, but he doesn't score well, in my opinion. Dylan Harper's your lifeline. He's your outlier. He's your go-to. Also like Champagnie for 2+ threes, but I didn't bet it. So we're going to just stick with Dylan Harper over 14.5 points. And on the New York Knicks side, we're taking Josh Hart over 4.5 assists. Josh Hart is the glue. You got the hammer with Cat and the 2 nails with OG Anunoby and Jalen Brunson. And these boys are playing ball. They're playing fantastic basketball. They believe. They are just gritty and determined, and they're not. Mike Brown is coaching his ass off. It is really good to see Mike Brown get his flowers. Hopefully he gets a championship, man, because he's coaching his ass off with this squad. But Josh Hart is the glue guy. He's the guy that does everything else besides score. He can score if he wants to. He's not necessarily the greatest of shooters, but Game 4 is when they laid off of him, and I think he had 7 uncontested shots, which they're not going to leave him wide ass open, but they're going to leave him open for the most part, and he's a pass first guy, and he's gone over this number in literally every game back to the Eastern Conference Finals. So that's it for the NBA Finals tonight. 3 plays, 3.5 units out there. Knicks can win the whole thing tonight, man. They really can. Just let the game stay under. Spurs can win tonight and force a Game 7. That's cool. Let the game stay under and Dylan Harper get over 14.5 points. Knicks can win the championship tonight, and that's cool. But let the game stay under. Dylan Harper get over 14.5 points, and Josh Hart get over 4.5 assists. That's all I'm asking. I don't ask for much. Can we get that? Now, to the WNBA. I'm going rogue today. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm going rogue today. I'm full on DGen mode because I see things I like, and I'm gonna bet these things that I like. Okay, so I run them through my spreadsheet. I run them through my model. Sometimes they don't agree, and sometimes I'm not gonna listen. So Minnesota is at Las Vegas. We're taking Minnesota plus 3.5. I've got the Lynx better than the market does going up against the Aces. This Lynx squad is really good. Granted, they are in Las Vegas. I think Minnesota is deeper. Natasha Howard is underrated. And Elena Smith is going to have trouble with her. Asia Wilson's going to get her points, her rebounds, her assists. She's going to do her thing. But I just think 3.5 points, getting more than one possession in a game like this is going to be a playoff type game. So we're taking Minnesota plus 3.5, and we're also taking, this is another scary under. We're taking the under 174.5. Everybody's hammering the over. I think when you get two really good teams together, defense tends to show up because nobody wants to get shown up, if that makes any sense. You get two bad teams together, these games tend to go over, with the exception of the fucking Seattle Storm, who just, Jesus Christ, they're such a bad shooting team. It's terrible. But they covered the spread for us last night. By the way, we went 3 wins, 1 loss yesterday. We are on a pretty good run in the WNBA. But back to what I was saying, Minnesota plus 3.5, Minnesota, Las Vegas under 174.5. Now we have Connecticut plus 8.5. And this is an override for me because my model says Indiana should be favored. The line was 10. It dropped down to 8.5. I'm going to respect the market. I'm going to follow this shitty Connecticut team to keep it in single digits. They're at home. Their defense is going to show up. I hope it shows up. Brittany Griner's playing today. Anissa Morrow's back healthy, playing today. I'm gonna ride with the sharp money that's moving this line, and I'm gonna follow it and respect the market on this thing. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It is what it is. Look, the Fever are good. The fighting Caitlin Clarks, they get it done. But I think this is too many points on the road in a non-focused spot for the Fever. I think Connecticut is desperate for a win, and I think they keep this thing close. Do they win? Nah, probably not. But anyway, props for the earlier 2 games. The Minnesota-Las Vegas game, give me Olivia Miles over 16.5 points. She's done it in 6 out of her last 10. She is the Rookie of the Year. She's going to end up in MVP conversations. It's starting already. Will she win it? Probably not. Go and give it to Asia. But taking Olivia Miles over 16.5 points. And in the Connecticut-Indiana Fever game, we're taking Aaliyah Boston under 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. She's gone under in 7 of the last 10 with Connecticut's bigs back in, Brittany Griner and Anissa Morrow back. She'll get some points, but as far as rebounds and assists, nah, I don't see it. So give us Olivia Miles over 16.5 points and Aaliyah Boston under 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And this is where I went nuts. Not really nuts. I just my spreadsheet said one thing. I'm thinking another. Dallas and Portland over 169.5. My spreadsheet says under. I'm taking the over. Dallas is rolling. They put points up in bunches. Portland's coming off a couple of bad games. It's not a study spot. It's a feel spot for me. Again, like I always say, it's your mental, your model, watch the market. And this is a mental play. This is what I see. This is the eye test. I think this is going to be a run and gun type game. So give us Dallas and Portland over 169.5. And then I'm taking Kelsey Plum over 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists combined. She's playing the best basketball of her career. She's second in the league in scoring, shooting, and she's missed 3 games. I don't care. I think, and against this Phoenix squad, the Paper Tigers that are the God, it's hot in here. The Paper Tigers that are the Phoenix Mercury, they are a bad basketball team. I think Kelsey Plum is going to feast. I was going to take her over 20.5 points, but I just might have gotten cute with it and should have just taken the points. But I think she's good for a few assists, a few rebounds to get us over 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists combined. She's clearing this at least 6 or 7 out of her last 10, so I'm going to ride the heater. Last 3, let me see. This Phoenix game. Oh, I also took the LA Sparks on the money line because Phoenix fucking sucks. That is it. That is all. This line opened up at Phoenix minus 1.5, which is crazy. That fucking line immediately flipped to favor Los Angeles, rightfully so. Phoenix is just not good right now. So we are taking the LA Sparks on the money line. against the Phoenix Mercury. And that's it, man. That's the whole rogue script where I just went completely off the rails. I'm going to read it back to you for the people in the bike. All right. So for the NBA Finals, we are taking New York Knicks, San Antonio Spurs under 216.5. Dylan Harper over 14.5 points. Josh Hart over 4.5 assists. And onto the WNBA, we are on the Minnesota Lynx plus 3.5. We are on the Connecticut Sun plus 8.5. We are on Minnesota and Las Vegas under 174.5. We are on Dallas Wings, Portland Fire over 169.5. Aaliyah Boston under 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists combined. Kelsey Plum over 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists combined. We are on LA on the money line. And Olivia Miles over 16.5 points. And I think that's it. And the dirty ass Connecticut Sun plus 8.5. Not a fan of that one. And that's going to do it, guys. You have a great Saturday. Enjoy this World Cup. These matches are intense. They are fun. I'm not betting shit. That's my partner's thing. I'm not doing it. But I hope you guys have a great Saturday. I will see you more likely than not tomorrow with some more sharp action, degen action, trying to get some money in your pockets so we can stop working for the man every night and day. Don't bet what you can't afford to lose, guys. And if a bet makes you sweat, you're not doing it right. This has been Jemiah from the To The Window Sports Betting Podcast. We will catch you next time. Let's get to the window and cash some tickets. Love.